Welcome everyone. Let me tell you all the great things about you. That is today's Timeless Pick a Card. Today we have three options. Option 1 on the left, option 2 in the middle, and option 3 on the right hand side. Take a deep breath with me. And exhale. Timestamps are in the description box. If you need more time to choose, you can pause the video now. See you there. All right, welcome everyone who chose this beautiful card, Yang. Someone's name could be Yang. The number 1 could be relevant. With Yang, this is very masculine energy. So let's start by, what are the great things about you? So I would say the first great thing about you is that you are a natural born leader. You have a lot of energy, and you get things done. Okay? You get things done. You don't wait for things to come to you. You make things happen. You make it happen for yourself. You're not waiting for hand-me-downs. You are not waiting for others to fix the problem. You are the solution. You're not the problem. You normally are the solution to the problem. If someone needs your help, you will offer your help. You will show up and help. Even when people don't know they need your help, you will show up. Trailblazer. You're a trailblazer. You will definitely get things started. You have a spark within you. You're very ignited. And I feel you're also very inspiring to others. So when others are lacking motivation or willpower, you will be there to motivate. Just by setting the example, people will feel motivated and inspired by you just by observing you, just by being in your energy, just by being around you. People will feel uplifted and ignited. I feel in some way you bring people hope. It could be that your hands are very healing. Maybe you're aware of this already, maybe you're not. But your palm chakras are very, very healing. Whatever you touch, you have the ability to heal. Beautiful. So you're also a natural born healer. Okay, we have Apocalypsis. The number 74 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 11. So it could be that when you show up in people's lives, you show up at a phase in people's lives where they're feeling hopeless. You bring people hope. You help people see the truth behind what has gotten them to the point where they are. So it's very often you'd find people at rock bottom. And you are someone who you have the gift to uncover the truth, to remove the veil of deception that people are under. So you're also a truth bringer. You show people the things about themselves that need healing. It's like you show people the way. You show people the truth, you show people the unseen. It's like you come up in people's lives and you unearth a lot of stuff, maybe from their subconscious. And at first your energy may come across as a little bit chaotic because, you know the same way you remove dust and people start sneezing. So it's that kind of thing. Willingly or unwillingly, you end up moving things around in a way that people have no option than to really look at themselves and look at what they need to heal. And in a way, when you show up in people's lives, it's the beginning of the end of the beginning, if that makes sense. You breathe new life into people. It's like you show up at a point in time where people's lives are chaotic, or the way you show up creates some temporary chaos, but it's all to heal and guide people and see things about themselves that they were either unaware of or weren't able to acknowledge or were in denial of. You're here to break old narratives, old belief systems. You're here to help people regenerate, oftentimes from what could have been a wreckage in their life. So you have a gift to deal with really heavy things and transmute them into positive things. I would say you're also quite courageous. You have a very strong personality, and you're very strong and confident. Very driven, very creative. You find creative solutions to old problems. And you don't let anything bring you down. You quickly recover, I would say. Woman holding a heart. If you're a masculine, there are a lot of feminines who are in love with you. If you're a feminine, you have one masculine's heart, and this masculine has a big heart. They have deep feelings toward you. You could have strong Aries, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. The number 44 could be significant. The number 8. Whatever you start tends to last long and tends to become really prosperous, because it's really based on, it's like you start things, but you have the endurance and the discipline to keep it going and taking it to a place that will become prosperous and will endure and will last. You're divinely guided. Your archangels are always around you, guiding you. And you have a big heart. You have a big heart. You wish to see everyone doing well, not just yourself. So if you ever come across as selfish, it could be because someone is misinterpreting you or misunderstanding you, but eventually they will be proven wrong. Because at times you have to go off on your own, or you have to do something for yourself so that you can keep helping other people. Or maybe there's someone else who needs your help more than someone who could be thinking that you are temporarily ignoring them. First house of self. Yeah, you take good care of yourself, of your body. You look good. You work on your health. You have a very strong sense of self and how you affect others. You're very conscious of the things that you need to heal, very conscious of what your role in the world is. You're very conscious of your responsibilities, and you hold yourself accountable. You also mind other people's opinions of you, but you only take it so far because you have discernment and you can see whether these are things that you need to take seriously or if it's just coming from people's wounds. You make people very self-aware as well. And that is, you act like a portal or a gateway through showing people helping people become aware of themselves, giving them an opportunity to have a different life, a better life. I would say you trigger a lot of people's awakenings, spiritual awakenings, or awakening to something that they need to really tackle. 7th house, you're a good companion, you're a good friend, you're a good partner. You're good at relationships. Again, you could have Aries or Libra in your chart strongly. You're balanced. You know how to compromise. You know when to give up and sacrifice something of your own for the greater good of a relationship. You're very socially aware. You're very fair. You go by the law and justice. And you like sharing. You're good at sharing. Sharing ideas, sharing help, sharing of yourself, of your time, sharing your knowledge. You're a good support system. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so there's a good balance that you have here between giving to yourself and giving to others. The Empress. Now we have Libra and Taurus. Could be in your chart somewhere strongly. You really have what it takes. You have it all in you. You're very self-reliant, and you can be very independent if you need to be independent, but you also know about healthy interdependence. But I don't see any codependence here. I see someone who, if you can't count on others, you will be able to do it on your own. Fine. You're able to create prosperity. You're very fertile with ideas. You do well for yourself. You count on the support of others when you can. You are supported by the universe. You're always making progress. You take good care of yourself. You're very attractive. You're beautiful. You're loving. You're a very well-rounded human being. Four of Voices. You also know when to relax and when to take it easy, when to give yourself a break. You think things through. You don't just act impulsively. You allow yourself downtime and rest because you understand that in order to be able to keep going and to keep giving, to keep helping and to keep loving, you need to take care of yourself, and you're really good at self-care. Knight of Inspiration. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries could be somewhere strongly in your chart. You are an inspiration to others. You are a fast mover. You make things happen. Your life is like a moving celebration, and others really like to celebrate with you. Yes, Knight of Wands, absolutely. 2 Knights of Wands in a row. You're very vibrant, you're fun, you are exciting. You're inspiring, you're motivated, you motivate others. Your energy is very healing in itself. Just by being around you, people heal and people are able to celebrate life. Knight of Cups, and you're very loving. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio yet again. You bring people good news. You know when to apologize. There's a lot of people who want to either date you or take things to the next level with you, and a lot of people would like to marry you because people see you as the ideal spouse, friend, lover, partner. There's also a hint of romance in you. You're also romantic and passionate, physically attractive, spiritually exciting. Affirmations. It seems like you do use positive affirmations and positive thinking to get through life and situations that would otherwise bring other people down. But you have a strong way of transmuting energy because you're an alchemist. You know when to be patient, you know when to take action. And you keep your thoughts positive because you understand that it's not helpful to dwell in the negative. And so you have a way of lifting your own thoughts and energy and attracting what you desire through the power of positive thinking and positive affirmations. And I feel that you also inspire others to be and to do the same. Archangel Gabriel, it seems like you have some kind of important purpose that involves communication and or the arts, or communication or teaching even. Archangel Gabriel is with you, helping you on this mission and helping you and protecting your family. And the only thing it says is, please don't let any insecurities hold you back. I will help you. I don't think you do, generally, but sometimes you need a reminder. You're generally a confident person and you generally don't allow your insecurities to hold you back, but sometimes you need to be reminded to stay positive. All right, beautiful reading, guys. That was your reading about the great things about you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I was able to lift your vibe a little bit more, if you even need it. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps me bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. Welcome everyone who chose this card, Never Ending Story. This is all the great things about you. The number 37 could be relevant, as well as the number 10 and the number 1. Okay, right now you could be going through some kind of never-ending story when it comes to love, okay? There could be a feeling of frustration, sadness, desperation, cycles. It's like you're moving in the same cycles and you feel like time is running out. I can't help but notice there's a mirror there. But you don't, the mirror is not in your hand, like you've put it down. You may feel somewhat alone or lonely. And it says yes, no, so you could be wanting answers when it comes to love, because you may feel like time is running out. With this mirror here beside you, you're either not seeing things about yourself, or you've tried to show things to someone about themselves and you felt like it was in vain, or maybe there's something about yourself that you're not seeing. And I feel it's something great about you that you're not seeing. Or maybe when I tell you, you're going to be like, I know, but I still feel this way. If you're going through this, I'm sorry. All right. So, let's see. Okay. We have the mirror. Okay. So again, the mirror. 60, the number 68 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 12. Sorry, the number 14 and the number 5. You're an agent of change in people's lives. You're a walking mirror in people's lives. You show people things about themselves that they don't see. And it may be triggering. And it may even interfere with your love life in a way. Maybe because initially people don't like what they see about themselves because they were either trying not to see it, they were in denial, or they weren't aware. And they may take it personally. But what you're doing is actually a great thing, because that is how people are able to heal, if they see things about themselves. But in the way it affects you, may not have been so great so far. It doesn't mean it won't. Because many times people are able to then acknowledge and be grateful for this. You are very adaptable, very flexible. You're good at making adjustments when needed. So you're definitely not stuck on rigid thinking, but for some reason you come across a lot of people who are. And with this position, this fairy is sitting in, it makes me think that many times you feel like you wish people could see, you wish people would stop their never-ending stories if only they saw what you're trying to show them. But it takes time. It takes time, but you would like to see people going through their healing faster. And so you really feel for people. You are an empath. You absorb other people's energy. You're sensitive to other people's energy, and that makes you capable of also understanding when you have to be patient, even though it may make you feel a little bit helpless at times, but you're actually really helping, whether you're aware of that or not. You're like a looking glass. You reflect things back to people. You are able to see their deeper selves, and you are able to see your own deeper self. You are pure awareness. And the more aware you are of yourself, the more you make people aware of themselves. It could be that you deal with a lot of narcissistic people or people who have mental issues. Okay. By showing people who they are, you're giving them an opportunity to fix themselves, to change their ways, to set on a better path. Magician in the mirror, but you're also a master manifester. You are able to manifest things really quickly into your life. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart strongly, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. The number 53 could be relevant, the number 8. You have a very powerful ability to manifest prosperity, stability in your life, even health. You are an alchemist. You are a powerful transmuter. You are able to transmute negative into positive for yourself and others. You're very wise. You're very mature. I feel your wisdom and your maturity comes from all the experiences you've had in the past, that you grew from, that you learned from. You actually turned your obstacles into stepping stones instead of falling victim to your circumstances and your experiences. It's not what happened to you, it's what you did with it that made the difference in your life. Your ability to transmute that energy. You're a natural born healer. You have healing powers. You're good at releasing things. You are always working on yourself, very focused on personal development. You've healed a lot of inherited issues. You've healed a lot of generational trauma and ancestral karma. You're very forgiving. And you're good at softening the pain. You work as an agent of change and cleansing in people's lives, purifying when people are going through purges in their life, letting go of old toxicity. You may feel that people tend to cry in your presence because of what you bring out in them and how you help them heal. You're a mirror into the depths of people with the moon here in feelings. You get people in touch with their feelings, and you're very in touch with your own feelings. You're very sensitive and forgiving. You have a very soft energy. You have good instincts. You're very nurturing. People feel comfortable around you. You have this mother energy, whether you're masculine or feminine, you have this very mother-like nurturing energy. People go to you, even maybe people from your family, People like to hang out with you in your home. If you're a feminine, you're very feminine. And you know how to make a home comfortable. You could be really good at cooking, making people feel better. You're very relaxing to people's central nervous system. When people cry in your presence, is because they feel comfortable enough to bring their walls down, to be vulnerable. And crying is physiologically, what it does is it relaxes the central nervous system. So, and you know, you haven't always found that kind of help in your life, so you've had to learn to self-soothe, and you become really good at it. You're like a safe place to people. And you provide sustenance, emotional sustenance to others. The Hierophant. You're very wise. People see you as someone they would go to for advice, for wisdom. You're good at giving advice. You're a very solid, stable presence in people's lives. Someone other people look up to for advice. To connect with their higher selves. You are very connected with your higher self. You found the divinity within you, and you're really good at change or helping people change. 5 of Cups. You're good at helping people transmute their sadness into joy. You're good at guiding people toward a higher path. You're good at transmuting your own sadness. Knight of Emotions, you bring people comfort, you bring people love, you're very loving. You know what to say to people at just the right time. You could have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in your chart. 6 of Pentacles, you're very balanced with your finances, with your health. You know how to balance things out. You know how to make resources enough. And you are good at breaking even. Your finances, you're able to keep them leveled. 7 of Wands, you know how to protect your peace. You stand up for yourself. You help other people stand up for themselves. You have strong boundaries. You're very assertive. People know that they're not supposed to mess with you, because they know your boundaries. You're very clear about what's acceptable to you and what's not. And you will not be fazed by people who could be coming at you out of their own mental disturbance. You don't take it personally. You have a strong center. You have a strong backbone. You're very strong and confident within yourself. You're good at saying goodbye to the old and hello to the new. You're not afraid of change. You understand that if something's coming to an end in your life, there's something better beginning. You see change as a good thing, Omega, and that's why you're successful in life, or why you're going to be very successful. It says, keep up the good work. Your desire is coming to fruition. So if you're closing a cycle in your life, just know that the next cycle is going to be a lot better than the one you're coming out of, okay? So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. If this resonated with you, let me know how in the comment section. If not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave it does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now. All right. Welcome everyone who chose Yin. This is going to be your reading. These are the great things about you. The number 2 could be relevant. Yin means feminine energy. So you could have strong feminine energy. What this means is that you're very magnetic. You know when to wait. You're very patient, and you attract things toward you without much effort. You understand that what is meant for you will come to you. Your energy is very peaceful and very soft. With the cave, we have the number 32. You're a winner in life. Whether you're aware of that or not, whether you've seen evidence of it or not, you're going to. And that is because you also know, with the number 32 being a 5, when you add 3 plus 2, you know when to retreat, you know when to make changes, you are flexible enough to do so, but you don't exert your power or your energy too much, and you don't overextend your energy. You do just enough, and you get exceptional results from that. I would say you're more of an introvert looking at this energy here. You tend to isolate yourself when it gets too much, so you're very mindful of energy. And instead of pushing your energy onto someone or trying to fight things out or trying to prove your point, you remove yourself from the equation. So things can change. So it seems like the most change you do is internal change. You are the change you wish to see in the world. Rather than expecting others to change, you will be proactive and take that responsibility for your own change before you ask anyone else to do so. If you feel things are going awry around you or the energy is chaotic, you will always go within and ask yourself first and foremost, what is it that you could do to transmute your energy to change things around you? You have a strong intuition. You're very compassionate. You're also very mysterious, but there's power in that mystery. You're very powerful. And you know how to reclaim your power and to pull back your power when you need to. The garden and the gate. You could be a good gardener, good at gardening, good with plants. The number 30 could be relevant, the number 3. You know how to keep things beautiful and well taken care of. You know how to take care of things. You know how to take care of plants, animals, yourself. You take good care of yourself. And because you take good care of yourself, you're easy on the eyes. And the way you look is very calming and it's like a very positive energy that you emanate. The mystic, you're highly psychic, you have strong psychic gifts, clairvoyance, I would say claircognizance being the strongest, but also clairvoyance. You could have Pisces in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury. You're very empathetic, very mysterious, very mystical, very dreamy, very ethereal. You come across as dreamy to others, very spiritual, very connected to your soul, very aligned with your intuition, very respectful of your intuition. You know when to follow your intuition. You have a strong imagination, and from that imagination you're able to create a lot. Your energy is very healing, and you come across as very magical to others. Sextile opportunities. You're a great collaborator. You're someone who knows how to synergize your talents, your skills, your knowledge, your presence, your contribution with that of others. You understand what your contribution is and what your place in the grand scheme of things is. You're good at explaining things. You're good at providing opportunities for others or creating opportunities for yourself and others. You're a good communicator. Your energy is very warm and welcoming. And you're good at developing projects with other people. So you're a good team player. And you're a good support to others as well. You have the sensitivity to understand when other people need your assistance, and you know how to assist when the time is right. Three of Swords, it seems like you've been through a lot of pain in life. You've been betrayed. There's been people who have interfered with your life a little bit too much, to the point that has caused you a lot of pain. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to see that for you. But that seems to be past energy, okay? Eight of Cups, but you've learned to walk away from pain. Good. And the worst is now behind you. You're good at walking away from painful situations. And I heard never turning back, never looking back. You learn from the pain, but you don't carry the pain with you. Good for you. Because you want a meaningful life, and there are certain things that you understand that are too heavy to carry, so you just forgive and let go. And you even have the ability to have compassion for whoever hurt you, because you understand that they didn't know any better. But you got to do what you need to do for yourself to move on, and you do that successfully. You're very patient with others, and you're very patient with yourself. Whatever you create is long-lasting and prosperous because you know how to plant some really good seeds. You have a strong, stable foundation within you. And because of that, with the King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or Mercury, you know how to create a lot of stability and attract wealth your way, as well as health. Because you are so strong in the spiritual realm, you are able to bring that energy down to the material and create that in the 3D. So whatever you imagine in the higher realms, you're able to bring that down to the material realm and materialize it into something physical, like money or health or things. Three of Wands, you're a dreamer and you believe in creating the reality you want to see around you. You're always seeking new adventures. You're probably really good at surfing for some of you, but you definitely know to wait for the right time. You don't try to force situations. You're really good at admitting your true feelings to yourself, so you don't fool yourself, you don't wear masks, you don't play roles that to appease others or please other people. You're very honest with yourself and others, because at the end of the day, you know that only you know what is right for you and what you truly desire, and you're very clear about that. You're very patient. You understand that sometimes it's a time to learn, to study, to gather information, and to enjoy the process, because you understand that there will be a time in the future where you will have the opportunity to make things happen or synthesize all this knowledge into action. So you know there's a time for everything and you don't stress out about it. So you're very patient and you wait for things to come to you. And you know how to spend time alone. You're not afraid of that. You don't feel lonely when you're alone. You like your own company. And so you're definitely not someone who's going to guilt trip other people into spending time with you or talking to you or giving to you, because you're really good at giving to yourself and you're patient about others. You understand that there are things that you cannot control, and you don't try to control them. Instead, you tackle other things that you can do in the meantime. So that was your reading, guys. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. It helps the channel. It helps to bring you more. It was a pleasure to read for everyone today. Have a beautiful day. See you in the next one. Bye for now.